Hello again. It's Lew. Yahusha said some things that are amazing. And they're warnings. In fact, they were all written down here in the scriptures by the Natsarim as warnings. These letters that we read today are warning letters. This is something that we have to ask ourselves. Whatever denomination that you're following, the denomination is not itself ever, proven to be the one, except by certain indications, and that is, just being a member of it, it can't help you. But you yourself, personally, are going to have to pass the test. The organization can't pass the test because organizations can't deliver. Okay, watch this. This is what Yahusha said to those people who were listening to him, and recorded by the first Nazarene. In Matthew, chapter 7, starting at verse 13, Yahusha said these words: "Enter in through the narrow gate, because the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter in through it. Because the gate is narrow and the way is hard-pressed, which leads to life, there are few who find it. But beware of the false prophets, who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are savage wolves. By their fruits you shall know them," or identify them. "Are grapes gathered from thorn bushes, or figs from thistles? So every good tree yields good fruit, but a rotten tree yields wicked fruit. A good tree is unable to yield wicked fruit, and a rotten tree to yield good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. So then, by their fruits you shall know them. Not everyone who says to me, 'Master, Master,' shall enter into the reign of the Shamayim, but he who is doing the desire of my Father in the Shamayim. Many shall say to me in that yom," or day, "Master, Master, have we not prophesied in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and done many mighty works in your name? And then I shall declare to them, 'I never knew you. Depart from me, you who work lawlessness.'" That's who live without Torah. And that reminds us also of 1 Yehukanan, or 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4, and chapter 2, verse 4. That's 1 Yehukanan, chapter 2, verse 4. In other words, he's basically saying that the one who says, "I know him," but does not guard his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. All right, now watch this. I'm going to put this aside for a moment, and we're going to go look at this question that was raised recently. Here's the question: are Catholics saved? King James was born as an Anglican Catholic and baptized 9 months later as a baby. Well, is that example given in Scripture? Did the first Nazarene baptize babies? Wonder why they would do that. They would do that because as I was born as a Catholic, a Roman Catholic, I was also baptized as a baby, and I was told so. And maybe as an older person, I would get the question, "Are you saved?" Well, salvation to a Catholic is baptism, and holding to the sacraments. That's the way, or the path to deliverance. And one of the adults that you might ask, if it's a Catholic, and you ask a Catholic adult, "Are you saved? Yes, I go to the circus every Sunday morning and I receive communion and I receive the sacraments and all these little things that they go through. None of the first Natsarim did such things. They didn't teach these things. And I was baptized as a baby, and they think that's done it. Well, they don't remember, and they don't know what a baptism really is. But anyway, we have to address these things at some point. And I may have gotten confused or deceived to think that I was baptized, so I don't have to worry about it, But many people don't know what the first Nazarene were told to teach. They were told to teach the name and the commandments and to guard them diligently. That's not what we hear today in any of the denominations. We cannot judge people, but we can judge behavior. We can say, yes, that's not proper, or that is proper. A tree is identified by its fruit. Organizations are not saved, but rather each individual will manifest one of two identifiable traits: obedience to the commandments or disobedience to the commandments. The Catholic organization has added and removed commandments over its many centuries of existence. It worships idols. It prays to the dead. It tortured and killed millions, and still seeks to restore totalitarian papal control over the physical and spiritual world. The teachings, or dogmas, of this organism declare the Pope to be a deity and the administration of sacraments as the path to salvation. They also teach that Miriam, the mother of Yahusha, is co-redemptrix. She's co-redeemer. Declares the Sabbath observance to be anathema. Declares Sunday to be holy. And one of the dogmas in 2008 just outlawed the use of the name of Yahuwah. That was in the 5th Roman month of 2008. The name of Yahuwah is outlawed in prayer, song, worship, or any conduct that one can engage in. You have to replace it with Dominus or Lord or Aduni, something, And much, much more is going on there. We could go on and on. In fact, you ought to watch this other video on Lew White's channel. That's me. Just this same channel. Just search in the little search engine there for timeline. Some of the stuff is just it's humorous. It's a comedy act. Okay, now, by outlawing the use of the name of Yahuwah and other behavior, it seems odd for a person who claims to serve Yahusha, because he was saying the name, and that got him in all sorts of hot water. All the departments of Nazi Germany under Hitler were headed by Jesuit priests. You can back this up and hear it again if you want to, and verify everything that I'm telling you, because I might not be saying the right things. You might want to test what I'm saying. But all the departments in Nazi Germany were headed by Jesuit priests. And the Jesuit oath, now you can Google that. Just Google Jesuit oath. It doesn't sound like the kind of behavior a saved individual would be expected to exhibit. Yahusha said, I am the vine, you are the Natsarim. And that's at Yehukanet or John 15, verse 5. He didn't say, you are the Catholics. Or he didn't say, you are the Christians. That was a term of scorn, actually, in that day. It doesn't mean what it means today. What is highly esteemed among men is an abomination in the sight of Elohim. Just read Luke 16. Whatever you think men esteem, that's an abomination to Yahuwah. Baruch haba b'shem Yahuwah. And join NatsarimLife.com, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.